What up guys, JohnOrigins here today, bringing you a UU match from the Smoke and Wi-Fi Battle Finder. This time it's against Technobuster. And it's a pretty standard battle, nothing major happens. I play well throughout it and he plays alright. His team looks a bit odd, especially with the Rapid Action Cypher, but his main threat's probably the Mismagius because I hate facing that thing if it's the Carmine variant or the Nasty Plot subset. Do not like it, but let's see my team. Mienshau's Choice Scarf, Agility, Porygon Z, Special Defense Umbreon. Empoleon's probably some sort of defensive Pokemon. Amoonguss is most likely defensive, and then a leftovers sub 3 attack set with the Chandelure. It's a pretty nice set and it can do work, but it just doesn't pad that punch that I would like, as you will see in this battle. Empoleon, I don't know. I swapped a Bronzong with it because I needed the Bronzong for another team. So it's just plowed in here, so maybe it'll do some work, maybe I might not even see it. Let's see. Let's get into this battle. So he just leads off with his Bronzong and I lead off with my Mienshao. And now the switch to his Mismanaged is actually really obvious. But I chose not to go for the Stone Edge early on. I just like to just go for the U-turn. It ends up being the better switch for me because I end up getting some sort of initiative and get the offense on my side straight away without it being on that Mismanaged side. Like I said, Mismanaged is a big threat and I don't want it setting up. So I'm going to go into my Porygon Z and pretend I'm Scarf because I have 3 potential Scarfs on my team, to be fair. Mienshao, Chandelure and Porygon Z. They don't know which one's Scarfed yet. So I could just trick them whenever I like. Until I show them the leftovers or life orb on my Porygon Z and Chandelure respectively. But I'll go for the Dark Pulse here. It does a really good chunk. And then I'm going to go for the Tri-Attack just to get some extra damage on so I can do hit KO it with the Dark Pulses. Well, 3 hit KO with the Dark Pulses plus Tri-Attack. And that ends up being the case as he sets up the Reflect. Now I don't mind that. My Mienshao doesn't need to come in yet. And my Chandelure / Porygon Z combo can do some work on their own. Just thinking about it actually. Mienshao's my only physical attacker on his team, so I have got to sort this team out, to be honest. Like I said, it's not the best team. I made it by accident, to be fair. It was just a mishap. But Heracross and Amoonguss are in. And I decided to spoil the Heracross, and that Heracross is now spoiled and it can't do anything to me. And I believe he gets quite a lot of sleep turns as well, so I'm able to set it with my Chandelure. Shut up, phone. Chandelure is completely going to wreck this guy's day. To be fair, I bet I know whose text is from. I gotta see it, but I'll wait until the narration's done. But now I'm behind Sub. He gets quite a lot of sleep turns, and I'm able to go for the Fire Blast. He switched out into his Azumarill to take it. I would have switched out into Rapid Dash, because it's got the ability Flash Fire. So I don't know, but I'm gonna go this turn for the Energy Ball, and I'm thinking from that range of HP, an Energy Ball should be able to kill an Azumarill. Azumarill is relatively bulky, but I weren't not particularly sure, so I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna see how much damage it does, and damn it, lives by fucking sliver. And I'm pretty disappointed at this point because I'm like, oh god, things can't go my way any further. So I'm going to switch out now, after the Reflect wears off, into my Amoonguss to take the Aqua Jet. The Aqua Jet is relatively obvious because I know he wants to get into my Chandelure, like get it into the grave. And I'm completely on the offensive, so he has no room to predict. So he does that. And I'm thinking he's probably going to switch out, but I need to get rid of this thing. So I'm going to go for the Giga Drain. I decided not to go for the Stun Spore this turn because the Heracross is still a looming threat and it's still asleep, so I can't particularly go for any statuses. But I go for the Giga Drain. It does relatively nothing, and I'm pretty sure this turn I'm going to go for the Clear Smog. And it doesn't do much, but it does more than Giga Drain. And I remove all his irrelevant stat changes. Woo! So I'm going to go for Stun Spore here, predicting the sleep, but it doesn't work out. And he wakes up the following turn, and I'm like, shit. This Mega Horn won't do much though, to be fair. But, oh wait, no, that's a crit, isn't it? Yep, it's a crit. I only just lived, but I managed to get out of the Stun Spore successfully, which is great for me. Now I can outspeed with everything, pretty much, and I know my Amoonguss has got Regenerator, so I can switch out whenever necessary, and then proceed to do stuff with it. Be a complete wall. Now, my Chandelure can take Mega Horns like it's their job, so I'm pretty much set in that department. But now he's going to switch out to his Rapid Dash, and I did not predict that. I completely forgot about it, and unfortunately, because he didn't bring it in earlier, to be fair, if he brought it in earlier, I would have been more aware, and I would have gone for the Shadow Ball. But he brought it in later, and I was like, oh no. But I know he can't do much to me, and I can do stuff to him. So I'm going to go for another Shadow Ball, take out the Azumarill, and now his Rapidash hasn't got the Flare Blitz boost, and this comes into play. You'll see later on. As he goes for a Mega Horn, I'm expecting this to do loads. Maybe it's a banded set. Oh no, it does nothing. And it turns out it's Life Orb. God, Shadow Ball's so bulky. And I go for the Shadow Ball, and I'm thinking, this will probably take it out. Rapidash is not bulky as fuck. No, it lives. I ain't got no Life Orb boost. So, that's unfortunate for me. And then he Flare Blitz me, and I'm thinking to myself, I've got Flash Fire, I'm fine. But no, I carried a Flame Body. Don't ask me why, don't ask me how. Flame Body, come on. And then I go for the Energy Ball, expecting him to switch out. To be fair, I didn't expect him to think that I don't have Flame Body. Come on. Maybe he thinks that if he went for the Drill Run, it would have took him out. He should have gone for the Drill Run at that point, but I don't know. As I go for the Fire Blast and take out his Heracross, I'm pretty sure Rapidash gets Drill Run, so he should have gone for that, honestly. And here comes Mismagius, which he should have done quite a while ago, and just finished me off with a Shadow Ball. I mean, he could have saved a whole lot of death if he just did that, but no. He let most of his pokes die, and now it's pretty much free range for my Mienshao. Choice Scarf, Stone Edges, they're going to do a hell of a lot of some stuff. So I'm in with my Mienshao now. He switches out, don't know why. Goes into his Cypher to take the Stone Edge. And does he take that very well at all? I doubt he will. It's probably Eviolite, it's probably some sort of defensive. But no, you can't take that for shit. At that point, it's a good game because his Mismagius, he sets up a nasty plot after I Stone Edge. I don't miss a Stone Edge, by the way, people. I win the game and that's it. So if you guys did enjoy this battle, I like this narration. I don't know why, I haven't watched it back yet. Maybe I'll find out I hate it. But we'll see. Enjoy it, like it, favourite, share, comment, do all that stuff. I've been JohnOrigins, and I'm out, so goodbye.